हमारी वीडियो 6 लोग देख रहे हैं भाई, तो वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल. लेट्स स्टार्ट द वीडियो. So let me ask. So we have to fix these things. That is, first, after uploading the document has to be in the chat box, not in the actual chat. After that, the user will ask some question about that uploaded document, and both the questions and the document will upload at the same time after user use enter or the send button. Similarly, there has to be a circuit explanation part where the AI will generate code and run it for visualization of the circuit for the user, where user can see or command the AI as per to his convenience what type of video he needs. Also, AI will generate the image also with same techniques. Now, next thing that we have to solve is the AI chat problem, because currently when we click on the previous chat, only the user queries are there, not the answers generated by the AI. So we have to fix that. But first we will fix the dashboard code, so it does not have to change every time. We just have to change the Cloudflare or the Subabase codes. From this we can improve the efficiency in coding. So for this query, just give me the code for dashboard which has to be complete as per we planned, and include all the things that has to be in a dashboard of a AI chatbot. Not chatbot. And make it professional, means do not change any UI UX, just make it professional. And make it in a such a way that user can change the AI voice or the code of the voice in Cloudflare or Subabase. Okay, now it is ready. So what we have to do, we have to just give him the dashboard code. So this is the dashboard code. We will open it with the notepad. So this is the code for the dashboard, and include all the options like help, settings, and everything, and make it total professional. Include every single detail that makes this dashboard professional. And now we will not change the dashboard code, we will just change the Subabase code and the Cloudflare code. And also we have to include the collab also in this, where our model will run. Okay, and all other AI that we are going to add. So just give me proper dashboard code. So this will take a time. Till then, let's see. Only one is watching, no problem. अगर जो भी मेरे वीडियो को अभी लाइक करेगा, मैं उसको 10 रुपए देता हूँ भाई. हाई हिम्मत तो लाइक करके दिखाओ. देखो भाई, यहाँ पे लाइक दिखना चाहिए मेरे को. ये देखो, जैसे मैं लाइक कर रहा हूँ ना, वैसे मैं भाग गया. So I will show you my. So this is the AI that is created by myself without knowing anything about coding and the data services. As you can see, there are several things that I can adjust here. Let's ask him, give us a code. Give me A professional code for a virtual lab website where there is there will be operational amplifier, a power supply, and what we'll have to do, we have to do the practical of integrator, which is a practical integrator, and we can see the output at scope where the input wave and the output wave will be shown. And according to change in the operational amplifier voltage, that is the operating voltage, the waveform can also change. So I need a code for this in proper HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So if I just put this code in a HTML file, I can run this, and it has to be a perfect UI UX, and it has to be look professional. Let's see how much time will it take to make this code. You can see processing. It is looking professional but not yet perfect. We need to give it a time. Only one is watching my beautiful video. Still thinking. Let's go to the Cloudflare. So you can see here, every day the request will change. I have choose the 4 workers, which is nothing but a 4 core processor for the working in a cloud. Okay, and every single day the request get changed. Currently you can see there is 0 request, but yep, the code is here, and it is not that much good, I guess, but we just have to watch. Control C. What will we do? We will go towards this file. Okay, we'll copy this and we will paste it here. Paste. Sorry. After that, we will go to the notepad. First, we have to rename this. Okay. Op. After that, we have to go to the notepad. Oh, sorry. We have to go to the notepad, not on the notepad. Okay. Now we have to copy paste the code. Copy. And we have to just paste it on the Control S. Let's see. Okay, not bad. Input wave and output wave, which is good. Okay, not bad. You can see it is perfectly working, and it's looking very so this is the input waveform, and according to that I can change the amplitude also, and this is the operating voltage. As you can see, as I increase the operating volt it is changing, but it is still not same or perfect. Okay, it is good, but the problem is that there has to be a proper components like operational amplifier, resistors, capacitor, power supply, where I can connect it, and after connection the scope will appear, and based on that I can watch. If I will give the sign, will get the cos at the output. If I get the sorry, if I give input as a square wave, then I will get output as a rectangular wave. It is working as an integrator. So the code is good, the UI is good, but the code is not perfect and professional. So let's see how much time will take, and we will also see that recent worker platform, compute worker and page. Here we can see the requests 516. Why it is not resetting? Oh, it is giving me limits. This 10 limit this much for 5 days. It is giving me 10k. Okay, so I think then instead of this, we just have to use the collab. So I think we will just change this part and we will go to collab, because collab will be much more efficient. Sorry. Okay, so let's go to the new task, that is we will first make the AI and after that we will go to the website part. Okay, because AI has to be more accurate than new notebook. Yep, we will go to the new notebook and I will name the new notebook as the dev AI. Although it is good, but still it is not perfect. And what I need is proper accuracy. Okay, so I have to make my own locally run AI, which is much smarter than any other AI, and it can give me n number of line of code. Means it will give me code until the code is perfect. It can be 10 line, 100 line, 150 line, 30,000 line, 1 lakh line, any. Means there is no limit of code, but it has to be accurate and also it has to be optimal. And when AI know that this code will work, it will stop it. The code is still going on, so we will go to the dev AI and we will tell him. Okay, so the problem is I have definitely told you that we have to use HTML, CSS and JavaScript, not Python. Fascinating. So there's a fascinating vision for an AI code generation. The idea of an AI that can write a perfect, accurate, and optimal code for any length and inherently know when the code is complete and flawless, representing a significant leap in AI capabilities. While current AI models include myself are a powerful tool for code generation, they do not have yet they don't yet possess the full side of a self-correction, perfectly accuracy, and understanding an optimal code without human guidance for external. Yeah. However, I can assist. Yeah, I know current model does not have this type of specification, so that's why I'm asking you for the code to make such an AI. So we will use a totally free unlimited use model which will run on Colab. So we will use two model, one for code generation, one for code checking. And when the code checking will done, the model will tell the code generation model to stop writing the code, and this will be fast. So there will be minimum latency or delay for the next chat. Okay, this has to be very much fast. Let's see. So we have to just copy the code. We have to go to the dashboard. Let's go to the dashboard part. Dev AI. Open with notepad. Control A, backspace, Control V, Control S. Next, so you can see image generation, circuit visualization. Create a circuit for an integrator with operational amplifier. Okay. Okay, so I can still the listening is not working. In HTML, CSS and JavaScript, not in Python. Image generator. Generate an image of a mouse eating an ice cream. Okay, so it will not work because yeah, it will not work because we are not perfectly. Yep. Give me a HTML, JavaScript, and a CSS code for a website which will be properly working as an virtual lab of integrator with the help of operational amplifier, where there will be a block diagrams of operational amplifier, or you can say the components, amplifier, resistor, and etc. This will be not block diagram, this is actual component visual in the website, and after connecting it to each other, there will be scope will generate, and in that scope we can identify that if we will give the input square, then we will get the output triangular. Like that, there will be 10 waves at the input, and at output there will be 10 waves, and we can change the resistance, capacitance, and the operating voltage of the operational amplifier, and based on that also the output will get changed. So this has to be a proper match and make it proper professional website. Still it is not working perfectly. So what we will do, we will go to the collab option. So now what we have to do, this is an ammunition and exciting vision, building an AI that can generate self-correct and autonomously deem the code perfect. It can be significant undertaking, but we can certainly lay down the architectural groundwork for such a system using readily available open source in a collab, while achieving truly perfect and optimal code without exhaustive external testing and validation is a challenge for most advanced current AI. We can simulate your desired workflow using two stages, that is code generation and code checking review. AI model generate code based on the prompt. Code checking and review, the same or the other AI model evaluate the generated code based on the specific prompt and looking for the error suggestion, improvement, and correctiveness. Then feedback loop. If the issue are found, the feedback incorporate into this is just one type of reinforcement learning. For an unlimited use model in a collab, we leverage the powerful open source model from Hugging Face Transformer, quantify what is this? Quantizing them to fit with the collapse GPU memory. Due to memory constraint, for this demonstration I will use a single efficient model, that is big code star code baser 3B8K. For both generation are review delivered by blah 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 blah. Accept and run. It's gonna take some time. Okay, we can wait up to that. So what will happen that if the collab model is working perfectly fine, so what we can do, we can just train the model here, and after that I can use the API of a collab, and I can use that API for my current web, and I can make my current web much more effective and efficient with this AI. So why we have to waste our time of making an HTML file when we can directly go towards the perfect AI? Am I right? So we don't need Cloudflare, we don't need anything right now. We just need to work on the collab. Right. Run and expect. Run and sorry, accept and run. Again, we have the same problem. It is again working. So I think the problem is okay. Okay, it is actually executing. You can see the executing time here. So I didn't know about the power of collab until a friend of mine has tell me that we can do this kind of stuff in a collab where we can easily freely update a model without needing any type of graphic card. Although I have a graphic card, after this will work, what will I do? I will run it locally on my PC, and after that it is truly unlimited for me, because from this model I can generate another model which will be my own. Just thinking about it is 12% attendance, 78. No problem. Again, we have the problem run and accept. We have to run and accept the prompt until we get the. So let's see how many people are watching my current stream. One has given me like. Brother, you have to subscribe my channel. By giving just a like, I can't achieve anything. We are stuck in the same error, or we are getting different types of error each time. 21 GB is used out of 107 GB, and 2 GB of RAM is okay. 2 GB is not that much bad. From continue issuing during the step phase, it seems that discrepancy between the code that I have modified. Again, we have the this usually means that the code with the correct model name hasn't been executed. Okay, so we have to start from the scratch. First, we need to download all the required necessary files. that are libraries and every else thing, then we will go step by step. So just give me the code and I will paste it and I will run it, and I will use different types of code cell, and I will run a new code cell for the new result, and old code cell will be not run after it is successfully run. She is slow. I will use the frontier. Thanks for confirming the status of the HF token. The output from the self basis clearly shows that HF token is not set, which is usually continuously hitting the 404 unauthorization error while trying to download the model from the Hugging Face. To truly start from the scratch and ensure success, you must set the Hugging Face token in the collab. Wait, generate the Hugging Face code. So we will start from the scratch. Okay, delete and delete. So we will not use this Gemini, we will use this Gemini. Okay, custom build AI. Okay, so there is a problem that the Cloudflare offers 10K request for 5 days. That can lead to the saturation problem. So what will we do? We will directly, or you can say properly, rely on the collab, because collab is a perfect option here. After continuously use of 12 hours, it goes to reset point. But what if we don't use it continuously for 12 hours? Like I will use it for 18 hours, but it is not continuously, so it will give me the working hour up to 18 hours because it is not continuous like that. So we have to train our own custom model there with all the specification that we have in mind. That unlimited line of coding, there will be two AI. First will write code, second will check the code, and if there is a problem in check, then again the code writing will be there, but from the error part, not from the start part. And if user finds some error in the old code, then what will happen? The old AI that is checking the code will check the code and identify the problem and give that part only to the user, or it will just replace the old code with that part and give full code to the user like that. So currently you can see I am using Gemini 3 here because I have a pro version. So we can go to the advanced maths and code with 3.1. This can be much more advanced than the older version. And this can be fast also. So let's go towards the new Gemini, because probably you can see here the old version is selected by default. We'll go to the advanced version, we will copy paste the problem, and let's find out the solution. Okay, the solution is there already, but we will need a new solution, so we have to just wait for another time. Yep, define the scope, and there we go. Approaching the collab. How many people are watching my live stream? Please, if you are watching my live stream and you want to give me some type of, nah, hmm. Okay, so first we will train the model in a collab, like that it will be not going to forget anything. So we have to give him a Subabase and GitHub area also. Area also, so he can remember the data. Or can we just give GitHub archive? GitHub, brother, GitHub. Git. So first I will train the model in a collab, and after that I will make the dashboard. Okay, so now just give me the code for the collab with all of the specification that we have discussed. You can see there are handling user reports, I can say error reports, AI2, 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 AI2. We will use multiple model here, and as I said, we can use multiple model here for speed and for accuracy, and it can be up to n numbers until and unless it is completely free and completely unlimited. Because of course, if it is not completely unlimited and free, then why I'm making this such type of API? So start a lightweighted fast API web server in a grok so your HTML dashboard can securely send a prompt to it. We will do that if I want to do. Okay. It is taking too much time after I have got to the GitHub advance. Why I'm facing such type of problems? Is it working? Nope. So we'll cut this part and we'll go to this part. Have to give it a some amount of time. Gemini is slow, that's why I don't like Gemini. So we'll go to the deep seek. It is fast. So what is this? Deep seek AI. Obviously I want a deep seek AI. Local AI. So step what are the steps that we have to do? Step 1, go to the Google Colab, create a new notebook, go to the runtime, change runtime type to T4 GPU. Where is the runtime? What do we have to change? Change runtime time. Runtime type. I can't see anything like runtime type. Change runtime type to T4. Okay. Our here is V5E TPU. Which will be best? V5E1 TPU, V5E1. Let's ask which is best, T4 TPU or V5 eTPU in Colab. हेलो, मैं कहीं पे जाऊंगा नहीं। देखता हूँ। 9:30 तक बताता हूँ। 9:30 नहीं, मेरे को टाइम लगेगा, 9:45 10 भी बज सकते हैं। ठीक है। ठीक है। For specific use case, TP is generally recommended due to its specific and performance. Okay. Name of the TPU, select runtime. So can we use this instead of GPU? Will it affect anything or it will increase the performance? Next we have to go to the ngrok. Get start for free. First we have to sign in. So I will uh, so I have to create the account, continue. I accept, create account. Okay, then go to the tokens and copy your tokens. Okay. Next. Device activation. Enter the code on your display. Okay. So for this, I need to off the display capture. If you can see. Huh? Use an Google Authenticator. I am not going to install any type of app. Why? Google Authenticator. I have to install the app. Okay, so till then let's do not hide the display. Okay, so let's see the query. Olama capability is based on Python and CUDA. That's why. Before GPU is perfect and blah blah blah. Okay, so I have to skip. I have to go to this part. Next. Next. So I have currently successfully development continue. Now we have to go to the authentication. Again, I have to hide the video because in authentication there will be my authentication token. Copy. That's all we need. So let's go to this part. Next, what we have to do, run the paste this entire block of code in your cell. Next, when you run this, it takes about 3 to 4 minutes to download the model into the Colab GPU. At the very bottom of the output, it will print screen like this. You will have to paste the exact link into your dashboard.html. As I said, I will not touch the dashboard.html till I have made the proper AI model. So now tell me, after I run that code, what I have to do next. I will not touch dashboard.html. Oh. Okay, step 1, booting the Olama. When you run the cell, tell me step by step execution. I have the authentication token of the ngrok. As you said, I have the above code that you have given me. I didn't run it, and now you are giving me the code for Olama. Now we will start from scratch for the collab part. Tell me step by step execution with no touching to dashboard.html. Here is the step by step execution. Go to collab P4 GPU, paste the entire engine code, copy the passive. the near top of the Python code, which is this. Am I right? Near top of the Python. So for ngrok auto token, I have to copy this. I will copy paste this part later. First, I will pass the Subabase passwords. No, this is not a Subabase password. Subabase URL. This is Subabase URL. Subabase URL, and next thing is the key. Now I will add this token. Successfully paste the code. Next, click play button. We have some type of error. Click play button. What to expect? It will download and wait for the goal. Copy this URL. But if there is a problem, that what we have to do, there is a syntax error. Okay, to fix this, go to your line number 20 in the collab code and close the, there is a close part for that now. Okay, now it is working. So it is downloading the parts. This version requires ZST extraction. Please install the ZST and try again. Factory reset loop. So there has to be a different type of extracting method that we have to use here. Hundred years will be the perfect AI language model. Which can generate up to 250 lines of code per millisecond. Okay, so as I said, the problem in a code. So what we'll do, we will do the new cell, and that will copy paste it, and then I will copy this part of the code. I don't care if somebody watch my APIs or not. Okay, run. Done. Archive.ubuntu.ubuntu. Process. Installation of Olama to the user local is perfect. you tell me the storage of the disk? 43. Not a problem for me. Olama is downloading to the Linux AMD 64.tar.zst. ZST is an execution type, or you can say extraction type, not execution type, it's extraction type. We are running on T4, that is Python 3. If it is working perfectly fine, warning, system is not running, and I don't know why. Unable to do the NVIDIA AMD GPU, install the LPC and LPC automatically detect the installation GPU. Copy. Still execution is running, and we will delete the above code. We'll go to this pad. We'll go to this pad. We go to this part and we have to just wait for a long time, and just wait. After waiting for a long time, we can see some changes. So the queen coder is downloaded and the llama is also downloaded. So tell me, the queen coder and the QWEN and llama. So I think these are the part of, yes, both queen and Olama and llama model are the part of Olama. This is the backend API. So let's see the backend API. This is the backend API. You are about to visit the ice bell blah 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 blah. This is a website, is a server from ngrok and blah 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 blah. If you want to upgrade, you can upgrade. Visit the site. This is the site where internet is proper, net agent is proper, ngrok agent is proper, but your service is not correctly defined. So what we have to do, we have to just wait and watch it. We have to wait and wait and wait and wait and watch. So the execution is going perfectly or not, and after the execution will done, what I have to do next? There is no space for ChatGPT. This is my API and this is my link. Ubuntu.org. This is the archive, that is project ISL disk and blah 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 blah. Okay, so you are 99% of the way there, but the execution did not go perfectly. Olama installed successfully. Both engineer Queen and Llama are downloaded, and ngrok is successfully generating this. What went wrong? The type of user generation arguments. So what we have to do, we have to fix this line again and 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 again. So we have to run this again. So we will wait and we will see that if it is working perfectly fine or not. If not, then we have to wait again and again and again and again in a proper loop. Warning, you are connected to GPU runtime but not utilizing the GPU. Change to standard runtime. No. Again and again and again. uh, Still nothing is. So this is the run execution of the first code and it is still running. So I place the above code in the next cell to fix the error, or should I wait patiently for the first execution to run again and again and again? Ibdala. Network diagnosis. The root cause of the connection issue is not clear. The buggy code precise is running. Do not wait. The execution is trapped in an infinity loop and it will never fix itself. Stop the current cell. So we have to stop the current cell by clicking on the stop button. So the cell is stopped. Next. Restart, or you can say there is restart button. There is no restart button here. So we can just go to this part and we'll just reload. Yes, I don't care. After that, replace the code, delete the old code in the cell and paste the new code that I have given to you. This is the new code that AI is given to us. So this is the new code, Control V. Again, we will do the same thing, that is, we are going to copy this, Control C. After that, we are going to delete this phase. Then again, we will go to this part, we will delete this and it will copy paste this. And we will go to run. Done, done, done. Page not found. Done, done, done. Error pipe dependency. Olama. Olama is installed. Is it looking good, or we have to change the code again and stop the current execution? Okay, it's going to take some time, but we are going in a same. It's looking exceedingly perfect. Do not stop the execution. I know the error pipe dependency resolver looks scary, but you can completely ignore it. Here is a complete example of this. Olama successfully installed. What is happening right now is that you are moving to the next step, that is downloading the AI model. You should soon see it prints downloading the engineer queen coder. Yep. Server is running. Do not stop it. I'm not touching anywhere right now. Isn't it the same error as the previous one, or this is a new error, or this is just ignorable error? About 3 to 5 minutes. So in meanwhile, in that time, I can just flip these server. First, I have to understand the execution errors problem. Okay, this is the same old error. So what we have to do, we have to stop the execution here. We have to copy this file again. I have to create a new cell. Take my time. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, stop. Let's see. Zero upgrade, zero new install, cleaning the Olama, downloading the Olama. Tar execution is perfectly going on without having any type of problem yet. Let's see if it is working perfectly or not. Otherwise, we have to hit play. Because the model is already downloaded, it will breeze past the step in the second. Once it says server is running, do not close the tab. There will be no red traceback error below it. Then you can run your PowerShell test. Yep. Again, there is the same problem. Although the model is ready, there is a problem that server is. What about this? So this is not an error. The main error is this. Implementing the solution, defining the process. Every time the solution is given to us, we are again. Is it a Python 3? No, it's a Python 3 time, not. Okay, we have to just go on to the server bus and we'll just upload this thing. Okay, so can you use this URL and key? No, instead of giving me the code without having any type of. just give me every single detail in one code, so I can just copy paste the code. So if my code will work, what will I do? I will go to the ngrok and I will reset the key, and then I will copy paste it manually in a collab. It will be very much easier. Easier than it looks. Okay. Yeah, but the keyboard interruption, I can definitely understand that. Where is the collab menu? Can you find anything like a restart session? There is no option like restart session. We just go to the refresh option. Control V, run it. Okay. Copy, copy, paste, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, the server is running now. We have to go to the PowerShell. PowerShell is open. Now what we have to do? Can you give me the direct code with the URL of ngrok, because I have pasted the result, so I can directly copy paste it to the PowerShell. Copy. Next thing what we have to do, once you hit the enter, watch your collab tab to see the AI working, and then check the PowerShell for the final generated code. Oh, why it is not working? Even if it looks like a scary error, your Flash server and Grok tunnel and the Colab GPU are working perfectly. The Python code executed exactly is in the format. Now what we have to do, how to fix it instantly. Do not restart the Colab. Colab server is still running and waiting patiently. You do not need to change or restart any code. You just have to change the test.run 001 like this. In PowerShell we have to write this. Then we will click on enter. Again the same problem is there. No, there is no problem, I guess. The agent engineer is coding. You can see the agent one engineer is coding. That's the type of thing that we have to watch. And after that, notice conversation ID equals to 1 no longer has squares around it, and it is just a number. Hint, enter that, look back to the collab. You should see the engineer and QA tester start working immediately. So engineer one is coding. Yes, the problem has gone, but the problem is that it is stuck on engineer code. Engineer is coding on that part. What I need, both engineer and tester will work in parallel. Okay, 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 okay. It's gonna, it's gonna, it's gonna, it's gonna, it's gonna, it's gonna, it's gonna. Blah, 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 blah. Now the CPU. Okay, so we need to be patient about 2 minutes, and the code is perfectly passed. Control C, Control V, Control Enter, Control C, Control Enter, Enter. If you wait 5 minutes and it's still stuck on the engineer is coding, it means that Colab instantly ran out of memory trying to load the model. It happens, let me know, and we will swap to the 7 billion parameters engineer model for a smaller, faster, and 1.5 million model for the lighter and faster. So we will go towards the tier option also, where we can use lighter, faster model. Yeah, we have ignition. Look closely at PowerShell. This is perfect. You have noticed the now step 1. Go to this. So my question is that, is my AI is build up or not? Okay, so I think that that's all for today.